We're going to talk about healthy cooking with the First Lady, Michelle Obama.
Punch up your lasagna with layers of red and orange vegetables.
Almost bald. It turns out that Michelle's hair was just pulled back. The lighting also accentuated the look.
Let's just bring up the facts that Tafari Campbell, a Barack Obama employee who formerly worked as a chef in his White House, was found dead in a pond.
Go, go, go!
Near the ex-president's home on Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts on Monday. The dude was 45. R.I.P. He was alerted to a paddleboarder in distress. Apparently this guy couldn't swim too well. He learned how to swim. He's been the chef for a while. Says Campbell's death has parallels with that of Walter Scheib, an executive chef at the White House for 11 years under Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. Oh, there you go. One bird, two wings. One coin, two sides. And he knew things from both sides, man. And that's why it says right here, Scheib drowned in June 2015 while hiking in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains near Taos in New Mexico. And there's a picture. The demon herself.
Just disgusting with flies all over her. Big, fat, stinking... Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. You can't wash that evil off, man.
Probably doing some crazy hand magic symbol right there, you know. And there's the chef. He's got that... Dude, he's got like a rat underneath that hat. The Massachusetts State Police said that Campbell's body was discovered at a depth of around 8 feet. We're talking about the first guy now. Or not the first guy, but the guy who just recently died at Obama's place. Around 100 feet from the edge of the Edgartown Great Pond. Authorities were first called about a paddleboarder in trouble at 7:46. So there's a lot of things that don't add up in this, basically. It's what's going on. Here we go. So, you got Obama's chef recently. Died in a drowning. And then you had in 2015 a Clinton chef die in a drowning. What is going on here, man? That is like a lightning strike right there. That's almost too coincidental, man. And the chef, dude, you're talking about a chef for presidents. You're talking about Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama. Been said a million times, George Carlin. It's a big club and we ain't in it. But dang, man. What are the odds? What are the odds that this guy who was learning how to swim, and he's a very fit man, the chef for Obama, would just drown out of nowhere in shallow waters? Not shallow, but, you know, 8 foot. These people know a lot of people who died, who either drowned or who suicided. You know what I'm saying?
Any comments on the alleged allegation of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein? No.
Allegedly. During a 2006 interview with the Washington Post about his work in the White House, Scheib said, and that's the guy from 2015, I loved working for the Bushes and the Clintons. It's the greatest honor a chef can have to work for the first families. When it comes to this stuff, there's cameras everywhere. You don't think in Obama's house and everywhere around it, there ain't Secret Service and cameras and people watching? The place where Martha's Vineyard, where he built it right on the shore, even though climate change is going to swallow that thing whole in 10 years, allegedly, according to them, according to Al Gore. You know what I'm talking about?
And melting the ice and raising the sea level and causing these waves of climate refugees predicted to reach 1 billion in this century.
1 billion? There's no cameras there. There's no cameras in the Situation Room at the White House when they find cocaine when it could be anthrax. It can kill people, but yet there's no one to be held accountable for that. At the White House, dude. At the Pentagon. 9/11. Got hit by a plane. There's no footage of that. There's 4 frames of it, and you can't even tell what happened? Come on. They're hiding it from us, bosses. They hide the important parts from us. They leave out the important parts. They do what they want, and they leave out the important parts, bosses, whenever it's convenient for them.
We had this whole issue of cocaine in the White House. Yeah. And here's what bothers me about it. They had a 10-day investigation. They have cameras on every single person that walked into that area. That's right. They didn't interview a single person. And after 10 days, they declared the investigation is over. We don't know who did it.
You have more cameras in that area than any place probably in the world.
They get away with it constantly, man. That makes me so pissed off sometimes. I know we try to have a good time here, Hoffcast, but so you really look at how corrupt everything is, man. I don't know, man. I can't get inside the mind of someone that evil, of people this evil. When you have that much power and you're that corrupt, and you can just go about being like putting on the charade of we're good people. In my opinion, that chef at Obama's saw Big Mike. You know, I think that chef at the Obamas, I think he found Captain Winky.
That's why Roger Podacter is dead. He found Captain Winky.
Allegedly. He's like, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to talk about Big Mike's Winky. But isn't it a weird coincidence that 2 chefs from the Democrats both die in drownings? That almost seems like it's an impossibility when you really think about it. When you boil it down, no pun intended. After Campbell's death was confirmed, a wave of conspiracy theories hit social media. A number of prominent right-wing Twitter or X accounts have questioned the authorities' version of events, despite failing to provide notable evidence to the contrary. Well, they don't provide evidence enough to deny skepticism. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. And I think that's a big part of it. They understand at this point is that if they leave out details, it allows a lot of people to make up theories. And then after that, they can later rewrite whatever they want in order to deny the conspiracy theorists, as they like to call us, or me, at least. Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Hoff here. And if you enjoyed that clip, make sure that you check out my latest stream right here, or clip, whichever one I decide to post. And you subscribe right here to my channel. It's easy, it's free, but make sure you keep up to date with me if you enjoyed that, and I promise I will bring you more and more great content in the future. So keep in touch, subscribe, watch my latest. There we go. Cheers. Hoff signing off.